What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday. Today, we are going to go over the Mega Diancie deck with the Diamond Force attack that is 100 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to each of your Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. Now, I could break this down a lot. I'm going to break down the deck somewhat, but I actually did an interview with Calvin that I did earlier today. I think I posted like 2 hours before this, but make sure you watch that video. He goes over fantastic details about this deck. He actually made day 2 of Arizona Regionals with this list. It's fantastic. If you watch the stream at all from that Regionals, you know everybody was hyping to this Mega Diancie deck. Everybody heard about it, but we unfortunately did not see it, and this is the list he played. He goes over everything about this deck. He goes about the Evo Soda, which you use to evolve one of your Spritzies. He goes over the Fan Club. He goes over Evo Soda and why it's still good, even when you have Aromatisse out, which is fantastic. He goes over the Max Potion and why it's not such a good card. He goes over the Fan Club, how it's fantastic, the one Energy and how clutch it is. Energy makes it where it says prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to fairy Pokemon this card is attached to. We go over the 1/1 Diancie, the Sylveon, the Xerneas EX, Mewtwo, Keldeo. He talks about how the Sylveon helps out against the Trevenant deck because of Precious Ribbon. He goes over the Xerneas, how it's good against like Vileplume decks because of Rainbow Spear. He goes over how Xerneas can help get those there's quick knockouts in the game. Mega Diancie, like I said, is your main attack, though. Diamond Force, making where EX Pokemon cannot hurt you, which is the main thing of this deck. He goes over Mewtwo, and like I said, he goes through the deck a lot in detail, which is fantastic. We talk about why he made the deck, his tournament experience, card for card detail. Like, we go into great detail about each and every card, which is fantastic. We talk about other road decks. If you don't know, Calvin is one of the I think he's one of the greatest road deck players that we've seen in a very long time. I mean, there's Ross and we have Calvin. Like, that's how I would label it. He's played so many different decks like Crustle, Deleting Air Gothitelle, the Crustle. My goodness, I can't even think right now. Like, I know Deleting Air Gothitelle, Crustle. This deck for sure. He's played Groudon, he's played a Mega Kangaskhan. I know I said Groudon, like Groudon, that's not a weird deck, but his rogue deck is very interesting for sure. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It's just one game. He played this deck and showcasing off for sure. And in the video, he talks about why this deck's so good and why he played like it beats one of the most hyped decks, which of course was Dark, and he talks about how it does destroy that pretty easily. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I know this introduction is really slow, and I know I'm hyping up the video a lot. Like, I promise the interview is really good. If you can spare 30 to 45 minutes of your time just watching it while you're, I don't know, doing whatever, you don't have to watch the video, just listen to the audio and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a great thing to learn from, not only from this deck but from overall like a regional experience which I think I said earlier. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I think this list is fantastic. We'll go over in detail what it loses to, like we go over what it loses to, what it beats, what it struggles with, everything like that, what you should change in the upcoming format. He gives an updated list, and the video is great. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Oh, by the way, I did not say that, but link will be down below as well if you don't see it from earlier. Make sure you check the interview out. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Check the interview out. Alright, guys, let's see the deck in action. Alright, putting his Burry 007 playing a Dark and a Colors deck. So, let's see, can we beat this Dark deck or not? It's one of the, probably one of the favorite matchups for this Mega Diancie. And we won the coin flip. We will go first, which is fantastic. Yes, I would like to go first. And on to our turn. Let's see what's going to happen. Can we find that Diancie? Okay, there's a, Spritzy, we got a computer search. We can discard maybe the Sycamore Course, get a Hoopa, search for some stuff. We do have an Evo Soda for our following turn. And now they're not playing Gallade, so no fighting Pokemon, so no Gallade or Arceus, so we don't have to worry about Arceus too much, but we still have the Evo Soda just in case we need to use that. So let's see what does opponent get here. Put down 2 Pokemon. Alright, and let's see what kind of Dark deck they're playing. Now we do have the Fairy Guard to give our Pokemon free retreat, which is nice. And there is an Evital and a Zora. Alright, so we're going to computer search, discard the Sycamore and the Course. And like I said, we are going to grab a Hoopa. Alright, so there's, okay, so, oh my goodness, the Hoopa is priced. Fantastic. So we're going to grab a Diancie. Yeah, we'll grab Diancie, put that down, and we'll play an in, give us a both in your hand of 6. Now with this, we're looking for an energy, yeah, mainly just an energy for this turn. Another Spritzy, Fairy Garden, Ultra Ball. Okay, now we do have Shaman, and I'm just going to hold on to it, not play it immediately. So put down the Spritzy, Fair to G on this guy, and we'll pass on to our opponent's turn. Okay, so we did prize the Hoopa, so we can't use Scoundering, so we have to manually find all these Pokemon, unless we do get that Pokemon Fan Club. So on our opponent's turn, they have an Evital and a Zora. Alright, now Zoroark is somewhat scary, because they can put out some damage, but they can't really one-shot our Mega Diancie, which is very nice. So there's a Dark Energy going to the active, and as long as the opponent doesn't have a way to, let's see, like max looks for energy switch, they can't take a knockout on the Spursy. It just passed to our turn, which is great. So we're gonna Ultra Ball, discard the Ultra Ball in Fairy Garden. And with this, we're gonna grab a Shebe. Yeah, we're gonna grab Shebe so we can set up. We'll grab that guy, put a 1 energy on the Diancie, put down Fairy Garden, and we'll Shaman set up for 6 new cards. And let's see what can we find with the Shebe. Come on, buddy, give me 6 good cards. And there's an Ultra Ball Pokemon Fan Club. Okay, we got it. Romatizi, which is great. We can Fan Club, search for 2 Pokemon, and with this, we'll grab a Mega Diancie. Oh, we only got basic. Oh, that's my bad. Alright, so let's show a playmat. We can't play Ultra Ball. Alright, so we're gonna grab Sylveon and Heldeo. I don't think Sylveon's gonna be too useful in this matchup. So yeah, we'll grab those 2, okay? We will Ultra Ball, discard the Eva Soda, and the Sylveon will grab the Mega Diancie, and we'll be able to attack next turn for sure. Alright, so let's grab the Mega Diancie, and we will just Mega Evolve onto our opponent's turn. I'll put down Keldeo EX as well. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So we'll put down Mega Diancie, and we'll end our turn by Mega Evolving. Alright, so now opponent's turn to see what's going to happen now. They put a DC that can't take a knockout this turn. 24, they can E-Ball, whatever. Does they can Y-Cyclone. Does E-Ball knock us out 20, 40, 60, 70, minus 20. So they can knock us out with an E-Ball if they decide to do that. I guess we could have, like, Fair to G if this guy sent the Keldeo. Been fine that way. But, I mean, as long as we keep attacking with Mega Diancie, we should be A-okay. We just have to worry about Zoroark just a little bit. But we could be okay. There's a DC. Going to the active, okay? And if we top make a Lysander, we're definitely going to Lysander up that Zora. So Shebe coming down. Going to set up for 2 new cards. And see what does our opponent get. So 2 cards going to their hand. Alright, so next turn we get just like Diamond Force for 100 damage, which doesn't knock it out. There's an Evital come down. So we see a Y Cyclone here. That can knock us out. Yeah, so we see Y Cyclone 80 damage. Gonna move a DC probably from this guy onto the Evital, most likely. Alright, so let's see, just move the Dark Energy or the DC. So he has to move either one for sure. Alright, and because Y Cycle 90, move energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. And he's gonna move the DC actually to Zora, so he's actually preparing for that Zoroark, so he probably knows what Diamond Force does. Alright, so we'll set up the Diancie, Mega Diancie, and on to our turn, what do we find? We find a Max Potion. Put a fair to this guy. And I think right now we'll just go for a Diamond Force for 100 damage, which I think I'm actually okay with. So yeah, well, Diamond Force for 100 damage, okay. We don't take a knockout. Now, Zoroark could come down to Mind Jack for 3, 6, 9, 100 damage with the Silver Ring and 130, which is not too scary. And then we actually get just one-shot his Zoroark back because it has 100 HP, which is fantastic. We do have Resistance to Dark as well. So things are going great. If he attacks us this turn, well, he can't actually attack us with the EX. So must have been going down to the Evital, okay. Alrighty. I mean, as soon as he sends that Zoroark, we're going to knock it out and feel great. Now, he does have Baby Attacker, so his Dark Energy goes to the active, and we'll want to play just an E-Ball, so he's going to realize that he cannot hurt this Mega Diancie. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Fairy Garden. We'll just go for another Diamond Force for 100 damage, okay. So another 100 damage going down. We don't take a knockout, unfortunately, because that Fighting Fever does save by 10 damage. So, right, let's do some math quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 180... plus the Fighting Field 190, minus 20, which doesn't even knock out our Diancie, which is fantastic. Okay, I was thinking about if he plays like a Ranger to get rid of this effect. So, on my opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card. My opponent has yet to play a supporter card. They have played Shaman, they have played Evital. There's a DC going out of Shaman, so he might Sky Return. And my opponent is probably in a terrible situation if they had the Sky Return here. So, yeah, retreat to Shebe, gonna Sky Return for 30. And who do they send up? Do they send up this new Evital to get hit for 100 damage, or do they send up the Evital to take a knockout? And they send up Zora, that's the only attacker that can really hurt us, and it is not looking good for our opponent. So Dark Patch, going to touch the Dark Energy from this Garbel to the new Evital. Okay, that's great for my opponent. And there's just like a Sky Turn for nothing. And which one will they send up is my question. They've already committed a Muscle and they're going to send the Evital with the Fighting Fury, which is great for us. So if you see Fairy Guard coming down, and I'm actually just going to Juniper, Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. I'm trying to get another Pokemon set up. There's a Fair to G, Evital, okay. So, okay. Alright, so we will Fair to G onto Keldeo. And we'll just Diamond Force for the knockout, going down to 4 prize cards. Alright, now the reason... Okay, yeah, I just wanted to take a knockout. I was trying to get into another Spritzy. There's a Fairy Dark, a Fairy Aromatisse, okay? I'm pretty sure the deck plays a 3-3 if I remember correctly, which is what we kind of need. Some of my opponents are going to send this Evital, and what we could do next turn, well, we don't have a License. If we had a License, we could bring a Zora for the knockout, which is what we really need to do. We need to find another Pokemon as well, maybe the... Xerneas. There's a Dark Energy on that guy, okay. Evol's not going to do any damage, okay, so Shaman coming down. I'm going to set it for 1 new card. If my opponent is in a bad situation, Shaman, set it for 1. And can they find a supporter card or not? It's a big question. They have yet to play one. Maybe the deck is just really clunky. There's a Zork coming down, and yeah, that is the Mind Jack Zork. But if they do attack this turn, we can just move the energies off, use Fairy Transfer, and be A-okay, which is great. Alright, so Battle Porter going to draw... Okay, gonna mimic our hand size and get a ton of cards in the deck. That is fantastic. I never thought I'd see Battle Porter. Ooh, a Malamar coming down with a Hyper Hypnosis. Ooh, alright. So that's actually a bad card for us. Alright, so Hyper Hypnosis could probably make a Diancie asleep. Breakpoint Darkrai EX coming down. Alright, so now we have a game. A pass onto our turn. We get a Xerneas. Okay, do we put down Xerneas or not? I think we'll put down Xerneas. 3, 6, 9, 12, 30. Yeah, we'll put down Xerneas. Attach a Fair Energy to it, and we're gonna be a secret for a Chorus. Oh yeah, because we can't play Evo right now. So we'll Chorus, get a new hand of 9, and let's see what can we get with this Chorus. Come on, Chorus, baby. All right, so there's a Lysander, Mewtwo. Mewtwo could be great. All right, so we are going to Diamond Force for 100 damage. I wish we had our AZ. AZ next turn could be really good if we can move all the energies off, take a knockout with like the Xerneas or something, which would be really cool, and then take the last 2 prize cards on the Shebe, okay? So on my opponent's turn, they have this Malamar. They can attach energy to it, put us to sleep, maybe go for the Zork. As long as we wake up, we'll be okay, because we can move the energies off it, which is fantastic. I guess I should have moved the energies from the Aromatisse, or from the Keldeo onto the Xerneas, just in case my opponent does license the Aromatisse. Right now, they're not taking a knock on the Xerneas, the Aromatisse, unless they attach energy and go for a Wise Cyclone, which that would knock it out. But then we'll have Diamond Force ready to knock out this guy, and then maybe, well, we can't one-shot the Shaman because that's 110 HP. Alright, so Dark Energy go to Malamar, so Mega Diancie will go to sleep, okay. 9 Ice Sweet Prince, okie dokie. And will we wake up or not? Now, we do have a Lysander, get out of this, which is fantastic. Now, if we don't wake up, AZ, pick up the Shaman, put it back into their hand. I kind of wish, like I said, we had that card, but we don't. So, another Shaman coming down, set up for 2 new cards. Alright, so no Lysander, which is fantastic. Okay, so what new cards? Well, I guess we won't tell what new cards they get. Now, will they go for a Mind Jack here is the question. They could go for, they get a Dark, they already attached Dark Energy. Just say they have a Dark Energy in the, Foul Play Zork that could copy the Diamond Force, make it where we can't hurt it next turn. That would be fantastic. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's see. My opponent's going to send a Malamar, okie dokie, and tells we do not wake up. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we get a Fear Energy, okay. Alright, guys, so we did not wake up, which is very unfortunate. Okay, so I think I'm going to put a Fear Energy in this guy. We are going to Fairy Chancer. Move Fear Energy from here to here. Press done. We will via Seeker for a Chorus. Wait, oh my goodness, guys. I am so silly. I am so sorry right now. Because all we have to do is rush in. I don't know why I didn't see this. Oh, Squeaky, you almost misplayed there. Alright, so we're going to send the Keldeo. We're going to Fairy Trance and move Fairy Energy from this guy to this guy. I forgot we have Keldeo with Fairy Garden. Oh my goodness, guys. I apologize for that. Sleep doesn't even matter. So Lysander, bring up this guy. I don't know why I did not see that. And we'll retreat back into the Mega Diancie. It will take a knockout this turn. Oh my goodness, guys. Almost misplayed. Did not see that. So 100 damage, knocking out that Evital. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh, we're asleep. We can't even retreat. We can't even attack this turn. But we're fine, guys. Just a Hoopa and Spritzy come into your hand. And onto my opponent's turn to see what would they do. Send the Zork, which Zork cannot knock us out. And all we do next turn is, I guess we should have maybe move energy back to Xerneas so we can X-Blast this Shaman for a knockout and the game next turn. But what we can do regardless is put down Mewtwo, move all of our Fairy Energies onto it, bring up the Shaman, take a knockout. There's a team that's put 82 cards in their hand, 82 cards from the deck into their hand, and let's see, what will they get off this? Now, I don't think he can knock us out anyway, unless, like I said, he gets, he could get a Dark and a Zork break to copy our Diamond Force. Our EX Pokemon cannot hurt it. But all we do is to license up a Shaman and win the game. Wait, is this... Actually, I don't think that's going to work. This Pokemon's no longer... Okay, yeah, this Pokemon's no longer active Pokemon, so it would work. Alright, so Dark... Oh, Special Dark. Okay, only active. Do they have a Zork break? Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh my goodness, there's a Zork breaks. They are gonna go for the Diamond Force. That's gonna be amazing. But like I said, we can just break up the Shaman. Oh, a Hypnotoxic Laser. Heads, we do go to sleep, but once again, we have the kill deal with the Russian and retreat effect, which is fantastic. And they're gonna hit us for foul play for 80 damage. Alright, so 10 damage. So they actually copy the Diamond Force, which is pretty funny. So Heads, we do wake up, but we'll win the game, guys. So we'll put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we have to put a Fairy Geo on this guy. We will retreat into the Xerneas. We will Fairy Transfer, move energy from this guy onto this guy. We'll Lysander, bring up the Shaman, and take the game. So press done. Lysander, bring up the Shebe, and we will X-Blast for the knock-on, guys. And there we go. There is the Mega Diancie deck. Okay, so X-Blast will knock out the Xerneas, and let's do 30 damage. Oh, actually, that's the first deck breakthrough. But there, guys, here is the Mega Diancie deck. You can see how it does work and how you have all these different things to attack with, which is fantastic. As you see, Zork is somewhat scary, but we can easily counter that. If I put actually an attack with it, as soon as he did, it would have got one-shotted. He needed that Zork break to stay alive because it has a 140 HP. But guys, like I said in the beginning video, make sure you go watch the interview. It's a fantastic interview. You learn so much about this deck. It's a very interesting deck for sure, and I do like it a lot. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Mega Diancie. I know it's only one game, but like I said, the interview it's amazing to watch. Make sure you go check it out. It's kind of long, but you do learn so much about regionals, about how to play regionals, and just overall this deck, which is fantastic. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Thursday. Alrighty, bye.
Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.